Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the April edition of Chamber Chat. Now, Brother Chad,
Yes, ma'am.
you know, Jen's not here yet,
She's not.
so you're going to have to serve as co-host till she pops in.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
We'll hear the doors blowing open here in a minute.
We'll feel the breeze.
So, Brother Chad, you've not known me all that long, just a few years, but believe it or not, I used to be a teenager.
Really?
And one of my best friends from my teenage years, I know it's a shock.
I think we all were at one point, right? So,
I hope so.
Yeah.
I definitely acted like one. Oh my goodness. But one of my best friends from teenage years is here this morning, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, let's see.
I don't know that he claims that, but Gary Keplinger's here, and we've had some good times together. Oh my goodness.
Just be careful and don't tell her age.
Keep all the stories PG, all right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my goodness, we were good kids though, weren't we?
We were.
Oh, we were. But anyway, apparently you loved high school so much you decided to stay there.
I decided to go back. I built houses for 35 years, and now I'm teaching in high school. So, but it's been a pleasant change. I've really enjoyed it.
Well, I tell you, last month, the leadership DeKalb went and visited the high school, and Donna Emmons took me on a personal tour of the vocational school, and I was blown away. It was fabulous.
CTE's come a long way, and we're right now we're dual enrolled with TCAT in McMinnville, and if a student follows my program of study and does all 4 years or 3 years, I think it is, they'll be like a third of the way through TCAT in McMinnville, Tennessee College of Applied Technology, and that's a big step forward, and they're on their way to getting a contractor's license.
Oh my goodness!
They will issue them a contractor's license. As far they don't have to take the exam, but they still have to do the financial part of it.
So you work with the building trades and construction.
I do.
And you brought some impressive things. Well, let's talk first. Let's mention some of the other things that are in vocational. I didn't know about the cosmetology.
Right.
That was great. You got the medal.
Right, medals. Auto mechanics.
Auto mechanics. You have pet grooming.
Pet grooming, yes, that's this year.
So
I can vouch for that. We had our dog take them there, and they did a great job. Yeah.
Well, the day I was there, they were giving a bath to a cat. I didn't know that was possible.
That's impressive. That's impressive.
No, I was
Not big.
they had it a little hardest though. I wouldn't. Yeah. So, but building trades, you brought some things this morning, and showing some of the things that you do.
One of the new things that we have done, and it's been a long road, is a CNC router. And we don't have enough time for me to tell the story behind that. But anyway, we've got it up and running, and it's been a big learning curve for me, Mr. Leach, and all of us to get to the point where we can teach this. And some of my students, like we were talking before, if your phone's broken, give it to a student, they can fix it. They're so far ahead of us in technology. I'm really challenged when it comes to it. But as far as the design software, I showed them how to design, and then showed them how to operate the CNC router. And
CNC, that's computerized numerical.
Computer numerical control.
There we go.
There you go.
In other words, you draw it in VCarve Pro, put it on the thumb drive, you put it in the computer. In other words, you're telling it what you want it to do, and it will actually do it. But you have to do it in a certain process, and it's amazing the kids how quickly they can. What's taken me months to learn, they've got it in 5 minutes.
Oh wow!
As a matter of fact, I had one of my students to design that.
Okay, what is that?
That is a pot.
Here she is now. Jen Sherwood has made it
the whole time. What are you talking about?
That is a pot for a pot turkey call. In other words, salmon
Turkey call,
goes
Jen.
there,
This is right up your alley.
and the glass goes there, and this is the finished product.
Okay, so I'm going to try this out. So you told me to use the Easy Stick.
Right.
So here's the thing. I don't know if this is right or not because I don't know what a turkey sounds like.
Wrong end.
Oh.
Yeah. Clearly, we need some instruction.
Okay, I'm going to need quiet here.
There you go.
Is that what it sounds like? Now I know what a turkey sounds like.
Very nice. Well done.
Good
I
job.
feel so accomplished. Okay.
We're all going to walk out. There's going to be like 10 turkeys. Right?
That means I'm really good at it, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, we got several in the room already.
Then we make. This is different calls. These are also made with the CNC router. We cut those out. We cut the pieces. And this is a
Do you
finished.
cut the sticks too?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Oh, this is made with a hand lathe. And that's a
Yeah.
What is that? Is
that's
it another turkey?
Another turkey.
Another turkey.
Yeah.
But you can't tell with my mouth that I know what a turkey.
The kids
No?
get really excited. See, turkey
No?
season's about to open.
All right.
If you want to
Speaking
spark
of-
their interest, something like that.
Yeah, something especially it's about to be useful.
Right.
Yeah.
They love something they can take home with them. As a matter of fact, one of my
And I'm sure
former-
the class after that loves the fact that they make those in class and then take them
this
to the
one.
next one.
my former
It's
student
beautiful.
made that.
That's also done
This
on
one's
the lathe?
harder to use.
That's done on a hand lathe.
Okay, you told me
It's
before. Do it
beautiful.
kind of.
You have to do it like
Okay.
a pencil, like
Oh,
that.
but backwards.
Is that olive? What wood is that one
Like
out
that.
of?
Jen, here, you want to try it? I know.
Sure.
All right, go ahead. Put it up there. Oh, she does it first time. You country people.
There you go. That'll
You
get it done.
show off.
Bring out the boys. Come on.
You're just a show off this morning.
I'm late and I'm bossy.
Yeah. Just normal. Normal day with Jen. Okay, Gary, back to you. Now you
And
have something
then
super
one
impressive.
of the other things
Look at
we
this.
do, we make
Oh,
bows.
so
and
pretty.
This is one that's all handmade. All of this was hand done, cut
So
out.
for the
and-
folks on radio, describe what wood you've got there.
This is a
Okay.
bow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
like
is
a
maple.
longbow.
It's maple wood
Recurve.
with a longbow. It's actually a hybrid. It's a cross between a recurve and a longbow.
But that's for somebody on the radio. That's what we're looking at.
Yeah, right. Technically, it goes under the longbow. If the string touches the limb, it's a recurve. If it doesn't, it's a longbow.
So you use
go.
that to keep people off construction
You're
sites?
right,
That's
right.
right.
Oh yeah.
Usually, we build these our class, and at the end of the year, my advanced students build these. We have a little contest, and they get to go out and try their bows and shoot them, and they really look forward
Wow.
to that. Yes. And,
Doc sure would like that class, wouldn't he?
Oh yeah.
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 But the CNC that I had mentioned, we have now, we're doing the risers with it, and this is just a test piece here that we did. I brought to show you. We ran that on the CNC, and it takes hours to slope this, to get it right so that the glue lines are tight and you still have little gaps. But with the CNC, in 5 minutes, it's perfect.
Oh, can you believe that?
That's awesome.
So we've come a pretty good long ways with that. So the CNC is, like I said, it's been a big learning curve for me. We talked about the most high-tech thing I had when I went to high school was a typewriter. I'm not to tell my age.
Hey, but the thing is, I was the fastest typist in my class.
That's not saying much, Suzanne.
No, I was awesome.
But I've lost all that. I'm a one finger.
No, it was not Morse code. And that's a preacher.
I was doing a test, and one of my students, I'm doing like this. I'm picking one
Yeah.
finger at a time, and Mr. Kaplanger, would you like for me to help you? Sure, pull up a chair. They pull up beside me and said, you just read it to me, and I'm reading it. And in 10 minutes, this kid had this test typed out. It would have taken me an hour to do. So,
Were the answers on that also?
No,
Is that why he was
no,
willing to do it?
He felt. I think he felt sorry.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
but
Well, if you need the fastest typist back in 1972, you can
there
call
you
me.
go.
right,
I can
right.
fly on the typewriter.
Right.
Yes.
Actually, Suzanne can. That's the reason you can get all those grants done quick, is because you're quick
That's
typist.
it. Yeah,
So sometimes the teacher becomes a student.
Yeah, exactly.
And I learn from the kids every day.
Oh, my
It's
goodness.
just an enjoyable job to have.
Well, if you've not seen the vocational school, Jen, we were so impressed, right?
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah.
And the fact that DeKalb County students have access to it. How might someone? Is it ninth grade when they kind of get when they start
My
selecting what
class
classes?
is yes. My beginner class is residential and commercial 1, and primarily that's just a semester class. Primarily, we do the safety. We do OSHA 10, which is they get an OSHA card, a certification, And the state law, you have to pass the safety before you can go any farther. Safety is a big thing. We don't want to get anyone hurt. We stress eye protection and all, proper footwear, and we don't want any child hurt at all. And safety, they go through a 10-hour OSHA 10 safety course. And they have to complete that before they go any farther in my class or any of the classes.
That's great.
Mr. Cantrell, I don't think he does OSHA 10. He has his own safety, but you still have to complete the safety. And the state law used to be they had 3 tries to make 100, and if they didn't do that, they were to be removed. But I think they've kind of altered that a little bit, accommodate. I won't say accommodate. You don't really accommodate safety, but I don't think it's that strict anymore. You can, but they still have to pass it.
Yeah.
They still have to pass.
Well, we're glad to know safety measures are in place.
Yeah,
right?
and that the students have access to such fantastic opportunities.
Yes. Well, thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for showing me how to do a turkey
My
call.
pleasure.
All that good stuff. Thanks,
pleasure.
Gary. Good to see you. See, I did used to be a teenager. I told you, he can prove it.
Once upon a time.
Yeah. You know, though, we were good kids. We didn't drink, we didn't cuss, we didn't speed, right?
We didn't do anything.
We didn't do anything. We just like
And
the strip.
currently, their memories
rode
are
the
very
strip.
poor.
Yeah, we went back and forth
Clearly.
on the strip. We stopped the Dairy Queen or Burger. No, we stopped the Burger Shake because his daddy and mom owned it. Oh, maybe that's why you were one of my best friends. He would take us in after hours, make us hot
You know,
dogs.
I ate at the Dairy Queen mostly. Mike Owens and I,
Yeah,
he would
good
eat up
for
there,
you.
and I would go. We got tired of
know.
our own cooking.
Yeah. Well, it was a good life, I tell you.
That's right.
Good to see you again.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that was good times.
Yeah.
Oh, my word. And also good times, Jen. You know I love our new members.
Yeah,
So we got to talk about
we've
that.
got some good ones.
Alexandria Family Care. I
Yep.
talked to them. They said, we would love to join. I just had the best conversation with them. They're located at 400 East Public Square in Alexandria. Michael Hubert is the owner and family nurse practitioner. For more information, 615-529-2500.
Yep.
Oh, have you tried the pizza at Singer's
Oh,
Landing?
Singer's Landing.
Oh, that
has
4-cheese pizza almost made me start crying.
pizza.
Barbecue chicken.
Oh, barbecue
Really
cheese.
good.
Really?
The wings really
Oh,
good.
listen. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, that's what I want for
Hey,
breakfast.
Randy.
Okay. Jen, go ahead and tell us about Singer's Landing.
So Singer's Landing owners are Todd and Sandy Cantrell. They're right on the corner of, what is that, Market and College?
yes, they are.
119 West Market, right downtown Smithville. Superior Brick Oven Pizza. Oh my gosh, it's delicious.
They went to New York to train.
Yeah, and they have, to me, it's the dough that makes the pizza. I mean, different people have different things, and their dough is fantastic.
It is.
And the fact that they do it in the brick oven,
Fresh.
yeah, just makes it delicious.
So
and
good.
did you know they're also hardcore karaoke?
I've heard it.
This is why it's called Singer's Landing, is that they have karaoke there. So it's not just about the pizza, it's also about the entertainment of karaoke.
Yeah.
And they get into it. So if you're looking for either just a delicious pizza to pick up, they have an outside pickup that you can order at 615-597-7464. Try it out, and yeah, you can come in, you can sit, but you can also just drive along and stop at the window and pick it up. So we're so glad that they have joined the chamber.
Yes. Oh my goodness. And I wanted to mention that we finally have our Upper Cumberland Stay and Play magazines in. I went and got a box, which usually takes me a while to give them out, but Todd's brother Steve has moved into the community, so he comes by and picks up the magazines and hands them out all over the place.
Nice.
So I'm already out of magazines except for just a little handful. Now I've got to go back to Cookeville. He's causing me more work. I'm going to make him drive to Cookeville and get the box of books. But the chamber purchased a full page ad. It's on page 28. It looks fabulous. It's the second time we've done that. I'm
Nice.
feeling, big time now. And so it looks fabulous. And we're, and then I started to say, come by and get one. I may have some left. I may not.
Wait
But,
a week or so.
I'm gonna go
and
get
then
another
knock it
couple of
out.
boxes. Next time I'm gonna pick up probably 3 boxes. So anyway, we're really proud how
But
that
they're
turned
all
out.
over in the marinas. They're in all of our locations. They're everywhere. it's Upper Cumberland, so it's everywhere throughout the Upper Cumberland, and we're so proud that the chamber is a full page ad advertising the wonderful tourism attractions in DeKalb County.
And there's a lot.
Yeah.
Now we're going to skip this because she may come.
Okay.
Okay. But we were able to give a milestone award, a 30-year milestone award to Evans Mill. That place is so beautiful.
It has changed so much in those 30 years. It's amazing what that wonderful William Cochran has
He's
done.
amazing. But he makes it feel authentic.
Yep.
At the same time, he adds so many things. I mean, it doesn't take away from the original.
It's upscale rustic.
Yeah.
Is there such a thing?
I like it. Yeah. We know it is.
So I don't know if you all are on his email, but he does April Fool's story every year.
Do you know how many I've fallen for already? And I went, wait a minute.
So one year Elvis came. So you never know.
So does that mean that TWRA is not releasing mountain lions here in DeKalb County?
Oh, did you fall for that one?
Wait.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
no.
I believe everybody.
For sure, no April Fools. But no, this week he sent out information that I'm sure I shouldn't probably say the name, but a very famous person who we all know that purchased Twitter and changed the name was going to also purchase Evans Mill.
Oh,
yeah.
I wouldn't have fallen for that one.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
don't fall.
Husky Land?
Don't fall for it. That's right.
Okay.
Let me just say, there will not be rockets being shot from DeKalb County.
Oh man.
Would have been a new industry.
Yeah, but we want to say a very, very happy anniversary for 30 years to Evans Mill Retreat and Conference Center. We love their food, we love their setting, and we are so appreciative of everything that they're bringing to DeKalb County.
We've got to go to the falls pretty soon,
Oh,
Jen,
yeah.
because the weather. Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so, and then next week, Wednesday, April the 11th at 11 a.m., we're going to present a milestone award to Love Catcher Funeral Home. Guess how many years?
Well, I can read it.
Oh, you weren't supposed to
I know.
look. I know.
I put
Well,
my
it's
finger
been all
over
over
it.
the
I'm
place.
going to say 60.
There you
No,
go.
keep going, keep
Between
going.
60 and 70.
Between
Pick a
60 and
number.
7, like.
Well, I know we only do them in increments of 5.
Yeah.
65.
You are so smart. You impress me all the time.
That I can read? Yeah.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
but this is fantastic. We are so grateful for Love Cantrell.
We are. We're so grateful to them. And, I'm kin to half the bunch there.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I think it's like 5th or 6th cousin, but I count that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
both sides.
My daddy used to run for office, and so we were kin to everybody.
Uh-huh.
And so I
Of
don't even know
course.
what was true or not. It was
Yeah.
like April Fool's Day every day to me. So
Well, you know.
I found out it's true. I think I'm kin to almost everybody.
You can choose to be kin.
I love
extended.
everybody in this community. I'm okay
That's
with
right.
that.
That's right. We're all like
Okay.
family.
Well, back to somebody we've adopted as family. Randy Caldwell, he has come to Smithville, and we will never let him leave now.
Oh, we
We
welcome
stole him.
I'm here to
Randy.
stay.
We stole him from Rutherford County, and I'm so happy. And because he has made my life so much easier, and I've already thought of a job this morning. I'm like, oh my goodness, I thought of something else Randy can do. I mean, he's chair of my tourism committee. He is in leadership DeKalb.
Yep.
He's my editor for all my grants. And now I've come up with something even better, Randy.
Good. Well, I'm ready to serve.
Oh, and he's also in charge of, our new branding we got. We got some new branding that's
fun.
coming. So we're excited about that. But Randy, while you're really here, is talk about some great things that are going on downtown.
It's
Smithville.
First Friday.
Yeah, first Friday
up.
coming up this Friday here, and it's going to be pop-up night. So
Pop-up.
those that aren't familiar with the pop-up concept, basically most of the shops or something will be hosting what I would say a guest vendor within
An
their shop.
additional somebody.
Yeah, an additional somebody that's going to give them some exposure, to their product. I think you'll see some artists. We're going to highlight one of our photographer in our shop, which is Andrew Murphy. Used to work for the Golf Channel in California, was from Murfreesboro originally, retired here. He's won a number of awards for his photography. You'll see different merchants in the shops. I think Button Willow, they are hosting an author.
Yes,
That's in the
yes,
process
yep.
of writing a book. And I think they're going to be doing a drawing for whoever comes in there. That author is going to put their name in his new book. So a cool opportunity to stop at the Button
Could be
Willow
good, could be bad.
and make yourself famous. You know,
Depends if you're a bad girl or bad.
Right, right.
Good one.
Right,
So-
in PR, there's no such thing as bad press. Is that what it is? Like,
No,
you
that's
just
not true
get
in
your name
chamber world. Let me
mentioned?
tell you. I do not want any bad press.
So yeah, so a cool concept. We kind of came up with that as another fun thing to do on Friday nights. Just
Well, and
beyond the great shopping.
and the flowers are popping up. This is like the perfect time,
the
April.
windows
for,
are all decorated for spring.
Yeah.
You know, so you know it's very much feeling like spring downtown. Of course, there's going to be some great shopping that night.
Places to eat.
Ace and Cheryl will be having specials.
Yes.
At their restaurants. The Arts Garage is doing a cool thing. They're having the Blue Show opening reception for that. So you're going to be able to meet the artist. He's going to be showing you how he develops his artistic works there. So will be really cool there. So yeah, so really really going to be a fun night, you know, for Friday night. So again, everybody's going to be open until 7:00. Some will be open later as well. So come down, take the opportunity. I think a lot of the shops are bringing in new merchandise, you know, for the spring.
So what's the picking porch that we found?
Oh yeah, the pick and porch too. We'll have some pickers, some local pickers that are actually some of the shop owners that will
We'll be the greeners.
That will take
Yeah, we'll be
roots
the greeners.
down there by Refined. So they'll be down the little patio right there by Healthyish, right there. So they'll be picking for the night. And so
Well, how perfect. That seems awesome.
perfect. They're good. You know,
Yeah.
they're a lot of fun to listen. I've listened to them before. They've been down there before. So you know, I think it's Rick and some others that will be doing that.
We
So-
have so much talent in DeKalb County.
I know.
I mean, not just musical. I mean, you think about the artists. You think about all the creative folks. All part of the fabric of Smithville, and it just seems so great that you all have found each other.
Yeah.
And that you continue to find folks.
Well, and we mesh, you
Yeah.
know, and that's key. You don't find that in a lot of communities where
I know, we
everybody
just
gets
all
along
bond.
and works together to
I don't know,
we all succeed together. You know, down
Sometimes
there.
I see those sign war messages, and I think,
Well, when you throw Tony Luna in the mix, it all gets all.
maybe they get along. I'm not quite
It's
sure.
all done in love.
The jury
Don't
is
you
still
love
out
it?
on that one. I do.
Oh,
I
my
do love the
word.
sign. It's my favorite thing that Button Willow and Tony
Joe
Luna do.
and Tony are like brothers.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, and
you
so I
brothers.
know.
Yeah.
I
But I'm
know
saying,
that
you know,
it's 'cause-
fighting brothers.
Yeah,
Loving, fighting brothers. No, they're
but they
awesome.
get the wording right, and it's just hilarious.
How they come up with
So-
that stuff. Oh, my
And
goodness.
speaking of those two,
Oh,
the
okay,
Button
those
Willow
two.
and Tony, Button Willow is now open till 3:00 on
Yes.
Saturday, so you got an
Oh,
extra
great.
hour of coffee and special drinks there
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah.
I know we're all excited to have them open a little bit later on Saturday. And then our next Shop Late Friday, on 1st of May, we will be celebrating Tony's 25th year in business.
Yes.
Down there. So that will be, and Summer's 3rd year anniversary of the mailroom. So we're going to celebrate that as our May event on there. Keep an eye out for special things we'll have for that night. So they're such a great asset to the community, and Tony and Summer are so passionate about the downtown as well. You talk about great owners and that. I mean, we're just blessed to have the people we have down there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I've got I'm going to brag for just a brief moment about a Tony Luna photo.
Oh.
That Leadership DeKalb one time when Tony was first starting with his beautiful, his photography, and the Leadership DeKalb class purchased one of those for their gift to me as the director at graduation, whatever.
Yeah.
And I have that in my, I've taken it with me to every office that I've had since Leadership DeKalb, and someone just recently offered me $500
Wow.
Oh.
for that, and I'm like, I know. It's very special, and it's not for sale.
Wow. I've got a Tony Luna in the chamber. Tell him to call me. Because that could be a fundraiser, right?
Yeah, and perhaps we could get another one since we know the guy.
Maybe we
but
should have told him.
I'm just saying, Tony
We should have
is.
told him. So I'll give you $25 for that, Tony, and
Yeah.
then
It's not just that Tony knows real estate, or that Summer has done a fabulous job with the mailroom and
it's
all
fabulous.
all the things that they do for downtown in our community. But he's also a really awesome photographer.
Yeah, he
And
is.
he plays a mean harmonica
He
as
does.
well. He's got a really cool harmonica collection. He bought one for me. I found an antique one
Yeah.
from somewhere, and he got that from me. So yeah, he's quite a multifaceted guy.
Well, that'll be fun in May too. Something to look forward to. So something fun this Friday, and something to look forward to
look
in the
for May.
future.
Oh, we'll
And
see you next
Randy, I have something for
Oh,
you.
you guys have a Randy?
I
do.
Something for me to do, right?
It's no, it's a true gift.
No, I'm
It's an
kidding.
811 pair of socks.
Cool, thank
Because
you.
April is Safe Dig Month.
Yeah.
And so I'm just calling out to giving a shout out to
I'm gonna look for-
everyone who is looking to move the dirt in any way, digging a garden, putting a new fence up. Call 811 before you dig.
So, Randy, do you dig those socks?
I dig this. I'm gonna look awful.
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna look awful dapper in these.
Suzanne's green with envy.
I am, because she ends up giving all the socks away before she gets to me. And I'm like, where are my socks? She goes, we're out. I'm
They've
sorry.
got me
I've
at a loss
got
for a
enough
quick
for-
retort here.
Maybe she doesn't think you'll pick up a shovel.
She would be
yeah.
Maybe somebody else might though.
No, I will pick up a shovel. I'm an outside worker.
Thank you.
So I don't. I
Thanks,
can't-
Randy. Good to see you.
Okay, so where are we? Okay, Appalachian Center for Craft. We love
Yes,
this. We got-
again this Saturday.
So Kobe's gonna give us the look here in a minute. We got to get going.
Oh,
Okay.
We're gonna keep moving.
Okay.
Enough of this chatting on the chamber chat.
Yeah.
What?
All right, go ahead.
Isn't that the name of the show?
Shut up and go on.
Okay.
Okay.
Appalachian Center for Craft, another fabulous. It doesn't have the year,
Is that
but
fabulous?
Fabulous, darling. I think it's probably in the 20s. that
What was the question?
The Appalachian Center for Crafts. Their celebration of craft is at least 20 years old.
Oh, I don't know.
So
I
it's a
forgot to
free
put that.
event. It's a free event this Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The craft, if you're plugging it in, it's 1560 Craft Center Drive, but it's just on the Smithville side before you get to Hurricane Bridge.
Yeah.
And live music, craft demonstrations, kids hands-on craft activities like paper marbling and all sorts of really
Yeah.
fun stuff. Food vendors, sale in the gallery. Did you hear that
Oh,
right?
you love that
A
part.
gallery
Yeah.
sale. And of course, they do also have a silent auction that the artwork is donated by regional artists, and it goes to support the educational outreach programs for high school teachers and students. So that fundraiser comes right back into our community to the art programs in our high schools. It highlights the Center for Craft. Highlights clay, glass, metals, wood, and fiber, and you can actually get a BFA, one of the only bachelors of fine arts in the country.
Yeah.
For those 5 different mediums. So for more information, check their website, a Facebook page, or call 615-597-6801.
And Jen, I don't know if you've been down to Farmhouse Finds in a while. That place is
love it.
Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. But anyway, Spring Ladies Night's coming up. It's April 8th from 4 to 8 p.m. It's just located at 300 Jefferson Road here in Smithville. It takes about less than 10 minutes to get there from downtown.
Yep.
And it's so much fun to go down there. My husband and I went down and had lunch one day.
Great,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
the food's great.
Sandwiches.
The desserts.
Forehead, everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And the cutest little things that are both collector things that have been picked up, glassware, and lots of neat little antique or not quite antique but fun collectible things. Unique baby gifts. I mean, it's very fun to go shopping.
I spent over $150 and my husband hadn't been back.
Well, the trick
tricked
is
it.
not to take your husband.
Yeah, well, I told him bring a checkbook because baby, we're going to go spend some money.
Yeah.
I found something on there I won't. Okay, so we got it.
And I also want to do a little shout out
Storytelling.
for Dot's Storytelling Day.
Aw.
They have moved it to April, so it is this Saturday April 6th. It's from 1 to 3 in the County Complex History Room. And of course, this is an annual thing. They line people up to actually tell their quick little short story. So it's highlighting the gift of gab of the people who can tell stories. Their theme this year is heroes, past and present. And it's kind of open mic. But you do need to call Susan Hinton before just so that she has, just so she can line people up. So to reach out to Susan for more information, 615-597-9300. They also, she's on Facebook. They have some information on Facebook as well. But this is the 19th annual DOTS Storytelling Day. And so we want to say a big shout out to Smithville Study Club and the work that they do to promote education and literacy. I know this event is to benefit Imagination Library. So
they're the best bunch of people.
Yeah, they are. And this event is fantastic. So I encourage everyone to come out Saturday afternoon at the History Room in the County Complex.
Okay, you're going to be real jealous when I tell you about this next thing.
Yeah.
Okay, they're having Twisted Idol, which sounds pretty bad.
Yeah.
Twisted Idol.
No, I think
it's a singing
fabulous.
competition at Twisted Oaks Restaurant. So anyway, the one that I know about is Saturday, April 13th at 7 p.m. Although I saw Tony Luna was a guest judge at last Saturday night. I thought I was special because I'm a guest judge on April 13th.
So
so
Suzanne, this is a little curious to me because I'm pretty
'Cause I can't
sure
sing.
you can't carry a tune in a bucket.
Well, I can play the piano. Does that count?
And you can play a turkey call.
I can play a turkey call.
If anyone sounds like a turkey
So,
when they sing.
anyway, I
you
know.
give a leg up.
Let me tell you, I know good music when I hear it, though. I'm just saying they know I
Okay.
got a good ear.
Okay.
One good ear.
One good
I only
ear.
got one good ear. Well, it's medium. One medium ear.
Like a music manager.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be a blast.
Well,
When
I'm
is
hoping
that?
Debbie's not listening to this because she's going to say, Suzanne, I think.
Well, on second thought, we overbooked, and we're really sorry.
It's Saturday, April 13th, 7 p.m. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
very fun.
anyway, and then of course Smithville Review's always got so many events going on.
That Angie, she's fantastic.
April 20th, the DeKalb County Women's Expo at the County Complex from 8 to 3. And then May 4th, the Mother-Daughter Dinner, Growing in Love, Jen, just like us.
That's so sweet.
3 to 6 p.m. at the DeKalb County Complex. The guest speaker is Ashley Thomason. I bet she'll be great. Tickets are $15. So if you need more information, just call the Smithville Review.
That's right.
Now talk about information. Brother Chad from the Smithville First
Yeah.
Baptist is here.
We got a lot of stuff going on. I'll pass some stuff out so you guys can know what
yay.
we're talking about. So
Okay.
we do this every year. It's our community day. This year it's April 13th on that Saturday, 9 a.m. and noon. Really excited about this. We're working with Feed America First. And Feed America First is a company that's located out of Murfreesboro. And we're able to get tons of food. It's very similar to like Second Harvest. So they're going to be coming in and bringing food boxes. So we were going to give as much as we can give out until we run out. So everything starts at 9 a.m. Now, also that same day, we do this every year as well. It's free oil changes, and this is for single moms and senior adults. So this takes place over at Jamie Turner's Napa, this store. But we just ask that the people call so that we can get them registered for that, because we need to know like their oil, what kind of oil they need, oil filter. So if they could do that in the next week, within the week or so, that'd be great. Just call the church office for that. So that's one cool event coming up.
Yeah, that
I got
sounds
several
awesome.
events, so like a lot of it's gotten really busy lately. So very excited about this. I grew up in Knoxville. I am a big Tennessee fan growing up. Go Vols. But we are doing a man up dinner.
A man up dinner.
Yeah, I
So
like
with
it.
after the ladies can go to the women's day that day, but the man up dinner on May the 4th at our church at Smithville.
May the
FBC.
4th be with you.
That's right. It's always Star Wars Day too. So I like you more and more, Jen. So there we go. But May the 4th is our Man Up Dinner, and guest speaker is Ball for Life, Jay Graham, who played for Tennessee years ago, coming in, going to give his
Great
testimony.
speaker.
Yeah, I'm very, very
Oh
excited.
my
for
gosh,
him.
he's fantastic.
Can Jen go to the man up thing?
Yeah, she could sit in the back. We'll never say a word. We'll never say a word. So this
I'll
is.
wear a ball cap and pretend like
This event
I
is
fit in.
free, so we're inviting like all guys, all their sons. We're inviting the football teams and having we even changed the date so the football team could come because they have their spring game the night before.
Yeah,
So
yep.
we're excited for them to come and be a part of this as well.
Oh, what a great event that is.
Yeah. And a couple more things.
Wow.
I tell you, it's a busy month. Haven of Hope, we do this every year, and by we, the community does this every year. It is a wonderful golf tournament. I don't know if you know this, but May is the month for mental awareness, mental health awareness. So, and we have one of the best locations here in the state at the Haven of Hope. They do a wonderful job with mental health, and it does have a Christian base foundation to it. And this is their biggest fundraiser. And we do a golf. It's a golf tournament. You sort of know how to play golf. You don't have to really know how to play golf.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
golf
good.
is not required. So, but if you get out there, we have a great time with that. You can register online. I believe it's $75 per player or $300 per team. Businesses can sponsor holes. All of this goes to help this, and what a great benefit it does because this allows for families who may or may not be able to pay for counseling throughout the year. This fundraiser, this event helps pay for that throughout the whole year. So really
And
excited.
what good work
Oh
Haven
yeah,
of Hope does.
it's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, it's counseling is a thing. Wherever your mental health is, just help you get grounded and checked in.
And it is a calling.
Yeah.
And Haven of Hope has fantastic counselors and
Yes.
therapists that
Yes, they really do. They really do.
We are blessed in our community.
Yeah.
The
So,
Quinteros started it,
Yeah.
and it has carried on beyond their.
Samantha Curtis
first,
is now running it, and she's doing a fantastic job. So come support it. If you can't play golf, they'll still take your donation. So love for that right there.
So I walk by that golf course, when I'm doing my walking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's not the day for me to do my walking.
Oh,
past that.
perhaps.
We'll pull you over. We'll
Yeah,
pull you over
perhaps
that
you'll
day.
get sucked in. You'll get sucked
there'll be a
into
full
golfing whether you
meal.
want
One
it or
day,
not.
Hilton said, maybe, Suzanne, you ought to be walking on the other side of the road because there's going to be a ball comes and hits you in the head.
Yeah.
One other thing, a couple more things. Really excited. Good Friday. What an awesome Good Friday we had. We had community service. About 4 or 5 churches got plugged into that, and a lot of people came in. I know it was spring break this year, but we had a great time for the whole community coming together for that Good Friday service. And then this Sunday, the 7th, very excited about this. The Sozo Children's Choir is coming.
Really? They've been here before, right?
They have. They've come. They're from Uganda. They're a children's choir that comes in, and they will be performing at the church at 10 a.m. and also at 6 p.m. So wonderful group, and they do a wonderful thing, just getting the kids, growing them and helping them with the orphanage that's there. And so we're excited to host them again. So that's going on there this Sunday, 10 a.m. and 6 p.m.
What is that date?
That's this Sunday, the 7th. The 7th of this Sunday. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's right here. It is right here. So we're excited for that. And so there's a lot of stuff going on. And also, I don't know if it's on here, but I know we're still working on the details for community National Day of Prayer, too. So all of that's coming up. I
think that's May 2nd, isn't it?
I believe so. I believe it is May 2nd. So it's all around the corner, so a lot of things going on. A lot of the churches are busy. I know everybody had a wonderful Easter this past. It was great driving around after service, seeing all the busyness of the churches going on, too. So,
And I saw that First Baptist was on the list for emergency housing.
Yeah.
I think that's one of those things in the community that we have folks who where they live or where they stay may not be the best place for them during a tornado or horrible weather.
Methodist Church was on there. Our church was on there at First Baptist. So we have our basement. I think you guys had a good place to stay too as well. So there's a lot of. And then
So we went.
West Main had one.
Alexandria. So it's great. Churches aren't just about Sunday morning worship,
Right.
and First Baptist and all the downtown churches here in Smithfield just do such a great job of outreach and being who we're led to be.
Yeah.
And so
Well, they've even
lots of fun things happening there.
Bud and Willow's even got us started a little coffee shop on Sundays and Wednesdays. So before church, if you want to swing by and get you some Bud and Willow coffee, they've opened that we've opened that up in our little cafe down there. So
Wow,
so
that's
get you a
neat.
little coffee before you go to church. And so,
Sounds great.
Yeah. So hey, thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks, Brother Chad.
Don't forget your socks.
I will dig them.
And don't forget to call 811 before you dig.
If they get holes, are they holy socks?
Oh, that was bad. That was worse than what I said. Okay, so Jen, this is kind of neat talking about all the good things going, a lot of good things going in the community, but talk about somebody else who does it full time with the Empower Upper Cumberland program. Jana Palmer's here. Good morning.
Good morning, Jana.
You're the Empower Navigator.
I am a navigator.
You're a navigator. I like that.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for being here. Well, tell us a little bit about this program.
Well, so we are in all 14 counties of the Upper Cumberland. I just want to let people know that. But I live and work in DeKalb County. My family goes back to when they came from Kentucky to DeKalb County. A Fusa McGinnis, Redmond, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, we're probably cousins.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm sure.
well,
We're cousins.
I'm sure you're kidding.
My Aunt Violet used to say everybody in DeKalb is cousins. And we're
See,
like,
I told you, Jen.
that can't be true. And then we moved back here about 10 years ago because I had lived all over the country, but I really wanted to be back here, and started about 3 years ago, really like, what can I do for the families and the kids in DeKalb? And this job opportunity came up. It's part of a big grant program, and our goal is to get children permanently out of poverty and into prosperity by working alongside their families with whatever they need.
Well, so if there's families out there that how do you know if you fit in the category that
Okay.
are, be qualified?
Yeah, so there's a little bit of a misconception, I'll just say. So a lot of people think that you have to be on government assistance to qualify for us. That certainly helps with eligibility, proof of eligibility, but our income levels are really high because we're not a crisis program, and we're trying to reach families who are willing and able to work but are struggling, and they have to have at least one child 17, well, up to right before they turn 18, so age 17, and or babies on the way.
Yeah.
We work with all kinds of families as long as they're wanting to get out there and work. A lot of what I do is talking to people and say, I've got a great person, and what do you have staffing wise that you need?
And you also help people learn how to do like interviews, right?
I do. I write resumes with people. I help them dress for interviews. I put them through the paces. Before any question I ask in our prep is going to be way harder than anything so they get all those jitters out. So that's really fun. We help with planning their spending. A lot of people call that budgeting, which seems to be kind of a negative term, but I call it, spending planning. So we help with that. We help with education. Can I just brag on some of my moms? So our programs, like I said, it's for all families, but I do have a lot of single moms in my group, and 4 of them signed up for college.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hooray!
It's pretty awesome. I'm gonna get overwhelmed thinking about it a little bit because I'm big on education, and we have last dollar scholarship money that can help them if they need that. But I spent a Saturday morning helping a mom apply for TCAT. I'm also a Tennessee Achieves mentor, so I had all that training. We help people understand the Tennessee Reconnect grant, which is if you're 24 and over, Tennessee has money to help you go to college and get your degree for just about free. I mean,
So it sounds like what you are is you're the hub for all the resources. So if someone comes to you, you're able to listen to their story of what their needs are and then get them connected to making it happen.
That's right. And, we may refer out. Our partners are Tennessee Tech. We have a dedicated person on staff at Tennessee Tech, Debbie Roddy, shout out to her. She came over here one night and met with the moms and explained higher education opportunities. She'll talk about anything, anywhere. It doesn't just have to be tech. We have little courses people can take for free through tech, so they can a lot of people think, oh, I can't go back to school and I'm really busy and life's overwhelming. We have these little free courses that they can take, and they'll get a certificate, and they can kind of see like, what's online learning like, and can I make it fit into my life?
Wow, it sounds amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
So
Great
what do
work.
they need to do to, if they want to see if they qualify or need to
Sure.
talk to you a little more, where do they find you?
Sure. Well, our website's Empower Upper Cumberland, Empower with an E. Also, Dwayne is so nice. He posts on the community calendar.
That's
for me,
WJLE.
on
Yeah.
WJLE.com. So there'll be info on there on the community calendar. Do you want me to give my phone number?
It's
I
up to
would love
you.
it if people would call me.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So my phone number is 931 357 0721. They can also text me too. I help people apply over the phone, over text. So I've had moms and dads like sitting in the car line at school, like, oh, this sounds great, I want to apply. I take their application over the phone. over
Oh,
text.
you make it easy for them. I love
do.
that.
And speaking of making it easy, I'll just say one of the things we're trying to show too is that, the system's kind of stacked against people in the middle who are working. A lot of our families have 2-3 jobs, but it might be a single parent with 2 or 3 jobs, or it might be a 2-parent home with 3, 4, 5 jobs in DeKalb County. And I want to say there's plenty of room for everybody in this program. I've talked to a lot of people, and DeKalb Countyans are so sweet, and they're like, I don't want to take away anything from someone who's in greater need than me, but there's plenty for everyone, and we're trying to connect with those families that are working, but they're struggling, and they just don't know how to get, I call it leveling up, just how do I level up? So
It's a hand up, not a handout.
that's
Yeah,
what a lot of
yeah.
people say. Yeah. And, and we walk through the struggles with them, and they have a safe space to talk with me.
What an important thing. And
Yes.
we're so tickled you
What
came
great,
to share this
yeah,
with
what
us.
great work you do. Thank you for what you
Yes.
do.
For having
And
me.
don't forget to call 811.
Thank
Oh.
you very much. I'm going to put this in my pencil cup on my desk and
Oh.
empower
Nice.
so people will know.
Thanks, Jana.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
having
much.
me.
Thank you for the
Oh
work
my
you do.
goodness. Well, quickly.
Oh, that makes me feel so good.
I know. I love
that.
that. Kathy Hendrickson is here
Got a
this
big
morning.
day coming up on
We
Monday.
do.
DeKalb Libraries.
We're hoping the sun comes out. It's like a 6 in 10 chance that we will have. We can host this program. It'll be a partial solar eclipse here. We will have an event over. If the weather's nice, it'll be April the 8th. It'll be over at the Evans Park across from the library. We'll start giving glasses out at 12 o'clock to 3. The total eclipse starts at 12:45, and the peak is about 2:04, and then it starts and it ends about 3:30. So we will have glasses as long as they last. The DeKalb Prevention Coalition will be giving out moon pies and have some other things there.
So fun.
Yeah, and we'll be giving out Capri Sun drinks, and then we'll be giving out the glasses. So we'll have fun that day. Hopefully the weather will cooperate. If not, we'll be in the library doing something. I don't know what, coloring sheets for the kids or something. But we'll still be giving glasses out. Maybe the sun will peek out for just a few minutes.
Flicking each other's
Yeah.
eclipse glasses.
And then we have story time, April the 26th, and that's at 10 o'clock. That's for preschool children. The 44th annual Older Americans Day is coming up May the 15th.
You're busy.
Yeah, we will be having that, and everything will be, we'll have vendors, we have door prizes, displays, entertainment, goodie bags, sack lunches at the end. Powered by Connection is the theme this year. We're getting some things in from the different businesses, and I want to thank everybody for bringing them by the library. We've gotten some things from the gas company and some other things from different people. I'm going to start making some calls and picking up some things here before too long. If they want to call me and I can come by and pick it up, or they can bring it by the library, whatever's convenient for them. We really appreciate our businesses on that. Summer reading starts. We'll start signing up at the end of May. Every Thursday in June, we will be having an event at the county complex at 2 o'clock. DTC is going to have a photo booth the 6th, and
I love the DTC photo booth.
Yeah, where the kids can
that's
come.
awesome.
It's
kids are adults.
It's gaming. It's gaming. The theme is gaming this time, so the kids can dress up in maybe a Mario glasses or something, and have their picture made. So all kinds of fun things coming up. So
Fun.
Yep.
And I know, Kathy, you also are like me when we work with the DeKalb Prevention Coalition. They've got an event coming up.
They do. They have their drug take back event.
April 27th.
April 27th. It's their spring event. It'll be at the Smithville and Alexandria City Halls. Free medicine lock boxes. Outdated and unused prescription drugs can be brought back, and it's from 10 to 2 on the 27th.
And this is great too if you have a loved one that you're not sure what to do with their medicines, and you don't want to just have them sitting. And we're not even talking about things that might be street drugs, but anything that you throw out actually will eventually end up in the landfill,
yeah.
which means comes back into our soil, comes back into our water source. So it's not just the drugs that you're worried about, it's anything that you have, even
that you don't want to throw away. I mean, you want to throw away, but you want to throw away
even
in a
if
safe
you
way.
even if you find a 10-year-old out of date bottle of Tylenol, I mean, it doesn't have to be just prescriptions. It's a great effort that the Prevention Coalition sponsors, and of course there are lots of other national sponsors to that event, but we're really glad that it's going to be here April 27th. That's a Saturday.
Yeah. Well, Center Hill Events, that girl, Angela Ludwig, she's got more things going on. But coming up close to us, I know she's got a banana pudding festival
Banana
coming up.
pie.
I think banana pudding. Pie sounds good.
It does.
But anyway, I think that's going to be in Cookville, so I don't have the information, but you can check out Center Hill Events on their website or on Facebook. But Short Mountain Distillery Mountain Folk Festival is April 27th and 28th. They'll have arts and crafts, live wood carving, the bluegrass banjo music, clogging, food trucks, and more. Free admission and parking's $5. And then go ahead and mark your calendar for this. The 4th annual Cornbread Festival, or I think it's the Middle Tennessee Cornbread Festival, May 18th from 9 to 4 in downtown Smithville. So like I said, check out their Facebook page, which is called Center Hill Events, or centerhillevents.com.
And of course, as the weather turns, the wildflowers are coming out. This is a fantastic time to get an update from Park Manager Brad Halfacre and Ed Grevin State Park.
Hey, Brad.
How y'all doing today?
We're doing great.
It's a little chilly this
Oh,
morning.
I know.
Oh my gosh, what happened to
Yes,
spring?
I don't know if it's dogwood winter or what, it's that front moving in. But we got all these little winter things, these little winter nicknames, redbud, dogwood, blackberry, all this little things in winter. But the main thing is it's nice outside, sun's shining, we have some beautiful things are greening up. Again, wildflowers are blooming like crazy at the park. The Highland Rim Nature Trail is one of a must-see at this time of year. We've got some big things coming up this month. Right now, it's time to vote for your favorite state park. So we would hope
all know who to vote for.
We would hope you would want to vote for Edgar Evans. But what you can do, you go to tnstateparks.info/myTNSP, and $1 equals a vote. So you can find Edgar Evans on there, and what we do with these funds, this goes strictly to our park. This year I think we've got slotted to do some upgrades to the Dunham Cemetery Trail, maybe doing some signage for that, talking about the Dunham family that's buried there on site at the park. If we get enough funds, we want to do other projects. So we've got some bird signage that's coming up too from last year's funds that we're still working on, getting a little bit better to accent our aviary to talk about the birds we have there. Also this month, it's a busy month, we've got the Dam 5-miler.
Oh,
That's going to be April 27th. And we're in partnership with it's the Friends of Edgar Evans State Park, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and Edgar Evans State Park. So runners will be getting there. The race starts at 8 a.m. and it's a 5-mile run. So they'll start at the Center Hill Recreation Area there on top of the dam. They're going to be the only flattest part of the race at all. Will be running across the dam.
All the rest of it is good to go.
You'll be running across the dam. That's going to be the flattest spot there. And then you're going to go down the hill and then up our hill and our entrance around the office and then back to the dam. So
it is not for the faint of heart. It's fun. It's beautiful.
It's a challenging race.
But if you're going to run it, it is challenging.
And I think the gentleman that won it last year did it in like 40 minutes or something. I shared the post on that
Wow.
page yesterday. So if you want to try to beat his time, come on
Yeah.
out. But it is a challenging race.
Game on.
It
What
is
is that date again?
April 27th
27th.
at 8 a.m. And we've got some great prizes. There's for the first prize, there's a 2-night stay at a cabin from Caney Fork Outdoors. They're offering that and a canoe kayak trip for 2 for the winner. Also, second and third place gets a canoe trip, kayak trip for 2. Also, getting 10% off. Every runner gets a 10% off discount for a kayak or canoe trip rental through them. They've been a big sponsor with us. Also, we'll have some other sponsors. I think there's going to be somebody doing massages. Red Silo will be out there. They have a big running club that comes and runs, so it's a big thing there. And then the next big event we have coming up is the May 11th is our craft festival, and so we're still looking for vendors for that. So you can contact Nikki Bill with that, or just call the park and we can get you set up with that information. So we've got a lot of things going on, a lot of work going on at the park. We do have. If you're coming camping in the month of April, you might see on our website we do have some things blocked. We're trying to get some trees cut. So for years you've been seeing these firewood signs. Don't transport firewood. Don't transport wood. It's because of the emerald ash borer, and it has struck our area here in the Upper Cumberland very, very, very hard. So we're actually going to be cutting about 200 trees throughout the campground, not to enhance our visitor experience. It's for safety. This bug gets into the tree, kills the tree. The tree still kind of looks healthy, but it's also limbs can fall out, the tops can just break in half, fall on things. So we're wanting to get this taken care of before it becomes a more hazardous situation than what it already is. So bear with us this month, so we'll get this taken care of.
Oh, thanks, Brad.
Hey, and I know you all do a lot of digging and tree trimming and all
right,
sorts of
yes.
fabulous things up there at the state park. So please call 811 before you before you do any of those outdoor things.
Yes. Really? You think we should call 811?
What was that number again?
I don't
Is it
know.
811? You can also click. It's very easy. You can go on their website.
I've done it before. That is very easy.
Yep. So-
Okay, I just want to remind everybody quickly, Jen, because we're almost out of time.
I know.
Toby's giving us the 2 minutes. Remember to check out the adorably sweet pets ready for forever home on the DeKalb Animal Shelter Facebook page. It's located there at 186 Transfer Road in Smithfield, so just give them a call.
That's right.
And then, of course, the live music we have.
The live. This is when Bert Driver starts gearing up for the outdoor things at the Burlap Room and also at his indoor event location, the Harvester. He's got some fantastic things coming up. The Harvester Spring Songwriter Night, which he brought several months ago, is back. Another event, April 19th. For more information, go to bertdriver.com.
BERT.
BERT
Driver.
driver.com. And we want to say a big shout out to Bert because he's always bringing fantastic events here to Smithville. So
And
shout
Jen,
out
we
to
had a
him.
great time. Leadership DeKalb. We went to State Government Day.
Oh,
Thank
it's
you to
fantastic.
Representative Michael Hale and his assistant Jackson and everybody that helped us have a great day. And our sponsors that day, Farmhouse Realty, which is Mayor Josh Miller and his beautiful
Melissa
wife, Melissa. Stonehouse Winery, Gill Automotive, Tony Luna, Pritchard Excavating, Center Hill Marine. I think they were actually for last month, but I didn't mention it. And then, of course, Dr. Sherwood and Mrs. Sherwood
Yep.
sponsored our lunch and some of our Uber rides.
Yep.
We were
And we
Ubering all
couldn't
over
say
the place.
thank you enough to our director, Lee Hewson.
She's amazing.
She's doing a fabulous job. And
Please don't quit.
Yeah, we just love her sweet spirit and all the behind the scenes work that she does to keep Leadership DeKalb
which is a
up
lot.
and running. Yeah.
The Chamber wants to help promote your news or special events. Call us at 615-597-4163 or email me at my new email, director@DeKalbCountyChamber.org, or tag me on the Chamber page on Facebook. We want to help you spread the word.
Absolutely. No event is too small or too big. And we want to say thank you to all our fabulous guests this morning. We're so grateful for WJLE Radio and DTC TV for sponsoring our Chamber Chat program month after month, no matter who we have on, no matter what we're
No matter
talking
if I
about.
show
They're
up,
like,
yeah.
bring it.
You
Thank
can watch Chamber Chat on DTC3 as well as their website. Just go to dtc3.tv and click on Chamber Shows to view the program each month. I gave her the hard line.
We appreciate all of our listening and viewing audiences and hope you join us next month on May 1st.
Same chat time.
Same chat channel.
Happy
Happy April,
April,
everyone.
everyone.